And India's Munmun Bhattacharya joins us from Brunei. Well, Munmun, this is the first time an Indian Prime Minister is undertaking a bilateral visit to the Sultanate. What is the importance of this visit as far as bilateral relations are concerned?
Right, Lipakshi, as you know and as you said, this is the first ever bilateral visit of an Indian Prime Minister to Brunei Darussalam. This visit is also taking place at a time when both countries are marking 40 years of their diplomatic ties. Before this, Dr. Manmohan Singh had visited this country in 2013, but that was for multilateral summits, that is for the India-ASEAN Summit as well as for East Asia Summit. Now, this country is a monarchy. The monarch here is Sultan Haji Hassan al-Bolkiah, and he is one of the longest serving absolute monarchs in the world, and his coronation happened in 1968, so you can imagine that he's been the Sultan of Brunei Darussalam for the last 56 to 57 years, no less. He's been to India 4 times, in 1992, in 2008 and 2012, as well as in 2018, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Sultan Haji have met at least 3 times, in fact, because it was in 2018 when Sultan Haji had witnessed the Republic Day parade on the 26th of January alongside other heads of state and governments of ASEAN member states. Then the meeting had taken place between the two leaders. Besides that, in 2014, they had met for the first time in Naypyidaw in Myanmar. That was on the sidelines of the 25th ASEAN Summit. And then later in 2017 in Manila, Philippines, that was on the sidelines of the East Asia Summit. Having said that, there is a lot of cooperation that is taking place between the two countries in various sectors. Defense cooperation is one, because regular visits take place of Indian naval ships and Coast Guard ships to Brunei shores, and Royal Brunei Navy carries out similar reciprocal visits to Indian shores. Then there are capacity building and training exercises. There's participation of Indian and Brunei defense personnel in each other's defense expositions and defense exhibitions. Besides that, in various physical and online defense courses. So if you look at how various Indian Navy and Indian Coast Guard ships have visited Bruneian shores, we see that this trend started in 2006 when INS Rana and INS Kulish had come to the Bruneian shores, and this has happened as recently as 2024 when in April-May, one Coast Guard ship, Samudra Peheredar, and another one, INS Kilton, had come to the Bruneian shores, and there are reciprocal visits from the Bruneian side as well. As far as trade is concerned, India is one of the largest crude oil importers from Brunei Darussalam. We import trade worth $500 to $600 million every year. The focus is now on expanding not just that, but also non-oil trade from Brunei Darussalam. Also, the ISRO operates a telemetry command and control center from Brunei Darussalam for satellite launches as well as for launch vehicles. So there is a lot of cooperation in terms of space as well. Besides that, there are strong people-to-people contacts. There are 15,000 Indians who live here out of a population of less than 5 lakh. Most of them are semi-skilled workers, unskilled workers. But the number of professionals is also rising here, like many doctors, engineers, teachers, health workers, etc. are from India who are living here in Brunei Darussalam. So a lot is expected in terms of cooperation in all these spheres during the Prime Minister's visit.
All right, lots there planned. Thank you so much, Munmun, for all that update from Brunei.